I think at least today wasn't as much sand as there was yesterday, so there were big smiles until we had to come down the mountain. And everybody was looking forward to a really nice descent, and then it was just rocks and boulders. And then coming through to the finish line, we didn't come directly here, we had a little bit of a detour, and then the faces started dropping. But we had a good day.
Not too hard, but always slightly uphill, so doesn't make it really easy. Only the last part was okay, the last downhill to the finish, but nice stage.
The last climb was kind of rough, and for me the last single was really like wow, but we made it.
But the descent of the top of the mountain is absolutely just hectic. It is more scary than what anybody can imagine. The trail's cut right against the edge of the mountain, you know, and if you've got a bit of phobia height, for example, you know in the side of your mind's eye that this thing, if you miss that track, you're going down the side.
If I can say one thing, when they say we're gonna end on a difficult descent, that was an understatement, because it definitely was not only difficult. It was really a baboon with a stick can't even go there.
But the last descent was absolutely amazing. It was so much fun, and yeah, worth it just for that last descent, definitely.
You know, it was actually fine until the 120 mark, and then we just had a steep uphill and we had to walk, you know, and then obviously the descent was took just the last bit out of you, you know. It was 2 really tough days in the saddle, and it was just hard, you know. Just hope tomorrow and the next days are a bit easier, you know.
Today, it was nice to be able to ride the whole way. It was still a tough day, but we rode within ourselves. It's, you know, got another 5 days to go still.
Father and son team. I got an early bird entry on the day Epic opened, and Sean said, well, you get an entry, we can do it. So it's been a privilege to ride with him.
Oh, I mean, obviously it's great to be able to experience something like this with my dad. Yeah, it's the first like very serious challenge we've done together. So you know, we get to learn about each other in a different light, which has definitely been a highlight for me so far.
One of the longest I've done. Yeah, it's really hard, and in the beginning it's a long climb as well. So you always go too fast at the start, and then you suffer at the end. But we're here, and now tomorrow's another day.
Yesterday I pushed my bike, so can't complain at all. Nice single tracks, long stage. We had fun, you know.
Wow, for me I can say it was a little bit hard because all the way it was flat. Up until to the last climb, that nearly killed me.
It was long and there wasn't as much road as we were told, and I fell off a bridge.
It was long. The first uphill was all right, and this last downhill was terrible. You couldn't ride, it was just too rocky. Maybe the pros could, but we suffered. But we had fun.
I lost my partner on Sunday, 10 Ks into the race, and just a very unfortunate accident, and he's been in hospital. And yesterday they put me at the back of the field, right at the back. So I had to work my way through the whole field, and I had a horrible bonk between 80 and 90 Ks. Suffered, crawled home, and today it just all came together.
I was not feeling that good today, so Simon was much stronger than yesterday. You know, I think we had a good rhythm, and maybe we're finding us in the race now, and let's see what's possible.
It was really tough. You know, to do that, we climb up the back of the mountain right at the end, when after doing 140 odd Ks, it was hectic. It was very hot now too.
Yeah, long day, we were doing fine, and then 9 Ks after the first water point, my partner's free wheel seized. And I took his wheel back to the water point, to the tech, and fixed it, took it back to him. And we were doing fine, and then it's seized again. About 4 Ks before the last water point. I actually went to the water point, and then the marshal there just said to me, you got to make a choice, go or... And then I got a puncture on the mountain coming down, which didn't help. So I just made it in now.